Okay. There we go. We've started the recording so we can start the meeting. It's Wednesday, June 29th, 11:03. We'll start open the Civil Service Commission special meeting. And on that, Diane, do you want to do the roll call?
Yes, I can do that. Kelly Busey.
Here.
Okay. Chuck Perry,
Here.
Tom Brown,
Here.
Danny Richards,
Here.
Diane Bertram.
And we have City Clerk Josh Stecker, I think probably just in the background to record the meeting.
Very good. Kelly, did you want to pop up the minutes from the last meeting?
You able to see that?
Yep.
Yes.
And I only see one change that needs to be made down just above adjournment. It was seconded by Tom Brown, not Tom Perry.
Got it.
Okay. So with that being amended, any other amendments?
I guess a minor detail would be that it was not at the very heading, and not a go-to meeting, but a Zoom meeting.
Okay. Any other amendments? On that note, with the amendments, do I hear a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second? Kelly?
I can't.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you wrote them.
Well, I'm not a commissioner.
Oh, there you go. Tom, you want to second that?
Second, yes, thank you.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I,
Okay. Moved and seconded and approved. And now on to the new business. And I'll turn that over to Kelly at this point for presentation.
Okay, let's see here. We have received as part of your packet a request for a reinstatement from an officer, Hector Dominguez, who resigned voluntarily in good standing in November. His desire then was to move to a different state and explore a different career field. He has since reconsidered that and now wants to come back to the Gig Harbor Police Department. According to our civil service rules, can we see that now?
Yep.
He would be eligible to return. I can go through Civil Service Rule 9.07 point by point. A, the former employee who resigned may request return of his name to the open graded eligible register for that class, which is just our hiring list. It would be the same as our lateral hiring list. Such requirement must be made within 1 year of the date of his resignation. That has been, he's within the 12-month period there. Bullet points B and C refer to multiple departments within the city. The police department is the only civil service bound department, so those are largely irrelevant. And then bullet point D there, the name cannot be added to the promotional register unless recommended by the department head. That would be me, and approved by you guys. I am not recommending that he return to any promotional register, which is due to expire probably before he returns anyway. So those are what it takes to be put back on these the eligible roster. I will stop sharing a second here and then bring up my recommendation. Can people see that?
Yes.
So this document outlines the facts involved, that Hector Eddie Dominguez was employed here from 2015 to November 18th, 2021. He was a good employee, not subject to any discipline. He voluntarily resigned. He now has submitted a letter of requesting reinstatement. I believe you have a copy of that. It's again within 1 year. He's eligible to retain his Washington State Peace Officer certification. We do have one opening, and I am recommending that he be added back to that roster.
And how many other people do we have on that roster right now?
Good question. I think there's 2 or 3 that are still alive on that list. When I say alive, they were unable to test the last time we offered it in, I want to say March, because they were out of state and couldn't travel here.
Okay.
I'm not sure what their continued interest is. We haven't chatted with them in a while.
Okay.
So you hired him, right? First time?
Correct.
Just after I departed him. I never met him. I saw the name
Mhm.
and it sounded like he was police officer of the year at one time, and
Yeah, good point. He was like 2 years ago. Yeah.
yeah. And he was a good officer when he was here.
He represents the department and the city very well.
Okay.
When do you intend to fill that position?
As soon as possible. He, if accepted, he would be interested. We would open the background, freshen up he has to go through the polygraph, the psych, and all that kind of stuff again, the medical. We would open that up within about 1 minute of me closing this meeting.
Oh, okay.
Good
Well,
answer.
I think it's a good opportunity for the city. I think that it's a positive step forward without having to have someone come learn their way around the city and learn the people in the city. So I would be in favor of that.
That's a good point too. His field training period would be probably 2 weeks just to get up to speed on some of the legislative changes and a couple policy changes.
Yeah.
But he would be in competition with anyone else who's on the list, right?
He could be under the civil service rules I have for hiring the rule of 5. So I can look at any of the top 5 candidates.
But you don't have 5 now on the list?
Correct.
Okay.
So if he's added to the list, he's within the top 5. So
Right.
very good. I see no reason why not to. Do I hear a motion?
I would make that motion to rehire this gentleman.
Or at least put him on the list to rehire?
Correct.
Okay. Correct that to put him on the list to rehire.
Okay. And Tom?
Second,
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Very good. Moved and seconded and passed. You know,
I will note that this, if successful, if we pursue Hector Dominguez to come back with us, and every indication is we would want that, that would get us back to, or get us for the first time to our budgeted 21 commissioned officers. We would have accomplished this by offering 0 hiring bonuses. Right, we're in competition with some other jurisdictions that are offering absurd amounts of money. So from my standpoint, my philosophy there is that the hiring bonus thing is not something that I would be interested in pursuing if we were to expand beyond for any future vacancies.
at least at this time.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Very good. Any other business?
Just a good of the order item for it to get you guys thinking a little bit. At our next meeting in August, the agenda will include the consideration of extending the promotional list for sergeant. We had 3 people on that list, 2 had been promoted. That leaves 1 remaining on that promotional list. The way our process works and is prescribed in the civil service rules is that the promotional list is good for 1 year with a possible 1-year extension at your consideration. So I want to throw that out there so you can think about that and the value of one candidate, or letting the list expire and opening up again. So that would be your choice.
Okay. Very good.
No action needed right now.
And I have one little item for good of the order. I have a few extra Gig Harbor Police Department mugs available if anybody wants one. So I don't know if you've got one, Tom, but if you'd want one, we can get it to you.
I'd be delighted to have one.
Okay, we've got like a blue coffee mug, and I also have a kind of a big glass beer stein cup.
Oh, those are awesome.
Yeah, I've got one of those.
Those are incredible. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like one of each?
Terrific. Thank
Okay.
you.
Sounds good. We'll get it to you.
You got an extra blue one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd hang around with one.
okay. I think that's it. I had 2 blue and 1 glass, so
Okay,
anyway, very good.
thank
We'll,
you.
I'll be in touch with you guys to get her done.
Okay.
Other than that,
Okay.
Diane,
Do the mugs need to be in the minutes?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, thanks.
Our mugs are on the screen.
Yeah. Just for the good of the order for everybody. So, okay,
Okay.
very good. Thank you.
Thank you,
much.
everybody. And Diane,
Thank you.
hey, Josh,
Enjoy
if
your-
you're listening, you could stop the recording. Well, I'm sorry, I prematurely said that before you adjourned.
Yeah. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Okay, second, Tom,
Second,
all in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Kelly, have a good trip, Kelly.
Okay, thanks very much.